on, Sven. Let's get out of this town. Well, it is fairly peaceful. I'm not sure I enjoy it. I'm not sure I enjoy it as much as you do, and you live here. I've only been here a day. If you don't count heading up the mountain there. If you count that, then I suppose it's been longer, but... Oh! Thank you. I suppose I should be looking where I'm going instead of talking to you, shouldn't I? Alright then. Let's just go about getting to Whiterun. Ow. Oh god. Thank you again. I suppose your crossbows... What? Come here so I could talk to you. I suppose your crossbow's a lot better for close range combat than this longbow. It's... takes quite a bit longer to pull and ready an arrow than your crossbow would. But I suppose I'll just have to make do for now. I get... Oh, by the gods, you're slow. But I suppose that's why I have you, isn't it? So that if I'm not able to kill something, then it's your job. What? Yes, of course you'll be getting a cut of the pay. As you did... Oh, you're so slow. He did help... Sven. Do you see elves? Yes, yes, you will get a cut of the pay. You did help quite a bit, but... I see elves, don't you? What are they doing? No, no. As much as I would like to kill them, they're Thalmor, Sven. Ugh. That's not something we can tangle with right now.
Move along. You're interfering with official Thalmor business.
I'd kill you where you stand, were it not for your magical friend there. Ugh. Filthy elves. Thalmor business. Ugh. I just ran through a thistle bush. Some of them stuck to me. Official Thalmor business. I don't think so. They're here to spy on Whiterun and watch over its people. Thalmor have no place in Skyrim. God, I must be coming down with something. What in the name of Talos happened here?
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
I wasn't even here. I suppose you don't look like you need help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
You're a true warrior. You look like you're rather cold. And what is a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
That doesn't sound very honorable. If you only help for coin, it sounds like a waste of time.
Well, nobody asked you. If you think you're better than we are, go talk to Codlac Whitemane. See what a warrior of true metal is like.
You don't seem to be true warriors if you only fight for coin. But then again, you did take down a giant. So, maybe I won't trouble you with any petty quarrels. Yeah. But what do I know? After all, I'm just a hunter. Just a hunter. Hunter who's been through a Nordic ruin and can say he's come out alive. Now, the trouble is, Sven, is anyone going to believe us? I doubt it. Would you take a look at this thing? Are you any good with magical artifacts? Look at that. What are the gem? The gem on top looks oddly like some other crystals we picked up in the ruin, doesn't it? Yeah, I suppose you're right. What do we know about the damn wizards and their magical artifacts? Nodding is right. Let's just get into Whiterun and sell what we have, shall we? And hopefully get that stone we have looked at. Throat's a bit dry. Alright. My, that must be quite the job. Stand guard out in the pouring rain. Well, I suppose we should get into town. Sven, how long has it been since I've been to Whiterun?
Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
Who are you talking to? Ma'am, are you alright? There's no one here.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Who are you talking to?
The finest weapons and armor.
I suppose I'll just ask you what you have to sell then. Alright. Would you be able to take this bow? Perhaps this iron armor? This hood here? That's about it for now.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I've got your back.
Sven, did you have
What do you want me to carry?
the rest of our armor we needed to trade and sell? It was just this sword, wasn't it? Yes. I suppose I'll take that. Come on, let's go.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
No, not necessarily. Actually, I'm looking for someone who may buy magical artifacts. Sven, shall we head and try and find a general store? Yes, I think that sounds fairly alright to me. Well, hello.
How can I help a brother not?
No, thank you. I'm just looking for the general store, which, to my recollection, is over here.
I work with my mother. Sell
Oh.
fruits and vegetables.
Good
It's fun most
God.
days. The hard work.
Well, you could certainly be a thief, little girl, with the amount of stealth you just snuck up on me with. My, if she were any sort of vagrant looking to take my life, she'd have succeeded.
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
The rich types. Love to gloat about their fortune.
Well met, kinsman.
Oh, well, hello. Or not. Okay, then. Oh boy.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Will you now? Huh. Well, I can say I would be happy to...
Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Well, that was my intention when coming here.
Everything's for sale, my
Yes, I get
Odds and
it.
ends, that sort of thing.
I understand. Alright. How much will you give me for this staff? 176 copper. That's not quite what I was expecting, but... Here, take it. Take all of it. And, I suppose you can take this, as well as this. I don't need that anymore. That I may keep. Take this hood. I don't need that. Ah, the potions. Right. Take one of these. This. I certainly don't need that. Take this. One of these. These scrolls, are they worth anything to you? No, but the court wizard may be in. Up at the Jarl's palace. Well, I'll be sure to make a point of going to see him. How about these glowing mushrooms? Are they of any use to you? No, not really to me either. I suppose I'll visit an apothecary. I was planning on reading that book. No, I think I'll keep that. But here, you can have these. I have no use for them. As well as these. Where did I get these? Trust me, friend, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Now, let's see what you have. I suppose this backpack I have on me is rather beaten up and torn after the beating it took. Here, have this one. You say it's newly made. Well, thank you. I suppose that's good. Would you have any bread for sale? No. I'll take your cheese. Supposing you don't have any bread. Let's see. A tent roll, that could come in handy. Cooking pot. Anything else you have that may come as a use to me? Here, take these as well. I have no use for them. How's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Now, say, what brings a Breton to Skyrim?
Isn't it obvious? The wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles.
Dragons?
But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
Well then.
Do come back.
You were lucky to have my business this time, Bellathor.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to...
Yes, I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
But sadly, for you, I don't think I'll be coming back here. Now, this is a much warmer color. I like it a lot better. Let's get this backpack on.
That's a little joke.
Alright. Well, Sven, that was an interesting encounter, to say the least.
Please do look around. I'm sure I have something you'll want.
Please, let's go quickly. Well, let's go see the apothecary, shall we? I believe this was her shop last time I was here. But then again, that was quite some many months ago. Now, balls.
Take a good look around.
Quite some many months ago.
If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
It seems that's the case with every store owner in Whiterun. But
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
you know, I've been feeling quite under the weather. Are you a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good.
And I suppose that costs septums, doesn't
All
it?
that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment.
Yeah, I expected
If I
as
had a
much.
septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
Alright, let's see what you have for sale.
So you're an alchemist then?
No, just looking for something to get rid of this ailment. And by God, you're charging over 400 septums. You must be crazy. Do you sell the recipe for it? No, why, of course you don't.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
You know, I may just try my hand at this alchemy myself. I've read bits and pieces in my Survivor's Guide to Skyrim. I feel I should be able to do a decent job.
Poultices and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Alright, let's just put all three of these together and see what happens.
It's a fine potion you've put together.
I'm sure it is. Now, I don't exactly...
Offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Yes, everyone seems very keen on interrupting me.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
Interested in my potions and ingredients?
Actually, I'm interested in selling you these potions, which I've just created. And in exchange for one of your ridiculously priced, may I add, potions to get rid of whatever ails me.
Farewell.
You've left me with 28 copper septums to my name, madam. Alright.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Well, Sven, I actually feel much better after that. Does she have anything? No, that's not right of me to do. Well, let's see what I can buy with 28 septums over in the tavern here. Although I doubt it's much.
Baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Market seems to be bustling.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Actually, what I need most is a nice bed to rest in. But I don't know if I'll be able to afford both food and that.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
Take a look.
Well, I won't deny it. He's a decent singer. Huh. Not much I can afford here. Oh boy.
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Thank you. It is much appreciated. If you would.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Well, you are quite the singer. I'll give you that.
Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
He's got his priorities set.
Let me know if there's
Good
anything
man.
else you need.
But this
I will
land
do.
is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the sword that has sullied our hopes
Well, Sven,
for a dream.
Find somewhere else to sleep. The bed is mine.
Favorite and
I paid for the room.
ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero
Ugh.
named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old
Well.
Instead. And the braggart did
Alright.
played as he
What
told
in
both
God's
battles he
name?
had made.
Sven, why is everyone in my room?
Ragnar the Red, when he met the
Let's
shield
just
maiden
go sit down.
who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and
Still singing.
bleed. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed."
Sadia, wake up,
So
dear.
then came clashing and slashing of steel.
Alright, let's get some food in my belly. Alright. I suppose I could go cook a bit of this up.
Matilda charged in full of zeal.
The security in Whiterun is terrible.
You want a
Shameful.
drink?
No.
Now please, no more questions.
Alright, I've just... Would I be able to come back here and cook? Yes? Excuse me. Would I be able to maybe, perhaps, make my own meal? Is that acceptable? Would you mind if I just... Would you mind if I just snuck in here? I'm just going to... Okay.
If
She...
it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
Now you want to talk to me. Of course you do. This should do.
Bring to our youth. Days come and gone. The age of aggression.
Some elk steak.
Done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Alright.
Down. Ulfric, the killer.
If you need more food or drink, speak to Hulda.
No, I should be good with food or drink.
Children of Skyrim, and
Baby shower.
Ugh. I need some food. Ugh. My lord. And maybe a slice of cheese.
of us die.
There. Now I'm feeling much better.
This
Baby
land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that
What?
has sullied
Sorry,
hopes and ours.
ma'am. Why does everyone feel the need to talk to
I
me?
enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
I was looking for some work. I seem to be ran dry of septums. Would you happen to have any leads?
Here, Look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Bounty
Anything
letter,
else?
say you?
Just let me know.
Well, let's see what we have here then. Bounty. By order of Balgruuf the Greater. To all able-bodied men and women of Whiterun, the bandits located in Valtheim Towers have been harassing, robbing, and attacking citizens and visitors. A reward will be offered to anyone who kills their leader, Proventus Avenici. Well, that's quite the name. Where are you? Sven, how would you feel about going to take care of some bandits? I know it's not generally how we operate, but we've killed quite a few people already, Sven. I don't suppose a few more for some septums would do us any harm in the eyes of Talos. My thoughts exactly. We'll head out after just a bit of recollecting.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned.
Come on,
Ragnar the Red.
sit down and...
There once was a hero named Ragnar
you know
the
what?
Red.
Never mind. I definitely feel like my skill with a bow is becoming a lot better. Hopefully soon, I'll be able to kill a lot more than elk for game.
Riding to Whiterun from old.
Alright Sven, let's head out.
The brat did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Yes, I'm quite sick of hearing him sing as well. He was good to begin with, but now...
Quiet didn't matter.
By Talos, is it still raining?
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Sven, would you happen to know where the Valtheim Towers are? You do?
Do you have anything even?
Still warm
Oh,
in the oven.
mark it on my map, would you? It's down away from Whiterun. You are a peculiar man indeed, Sven. I did not expect you to know such things. Which, I suppose that's not exactly the most friendly thing to say, is it? Well, I suppose we shouldn't waste any time, should we? Let's head out. Sven, what would be the fastest way to get there? Head right from out of the gates? Alright. Alright. So you said head right from the gates. I'm assuming you're going to mean that way. Am I correct? Yes, I thought so. Alright, well, let's not waste too much time. We sadly have... Oh, good lord. Careful, Sven. It's quite the drop. Alright, take the long way. I suppose I'll just talk to myself as usual. As I was saying, we don't have many provisions, mainly this elk steak. But that won't last forever, as it will soon be rotten. We have the cheese, but no bread or anything to accompany it. Not a very filling meal, I should say. Oh. Hold on now. Sven, quiet yourself. God, you scared the game. You, come here. Come here. Come here. She's scared off our game. God's damn it all. Come on, Sven. I see a fire up ahead. Perhaps they're traders. Foolish woman. Alright, what do we have here? Are perhaps you traders? Sven, watch yourself. I'm afraid that these may not be traders. Talos, forgive me. Alright, Sven, you can do this. Oh, Talos, forgive me what I've done. Please say you have some septums on you. Damn. Then I pray you have some food. Some salt. That will go well. Oh, gods. That's disgusting. A single septum. Huh. What am I doing, Sven? Some bottles. Those must all be worth something. And a coin purse. Some mead. More mead. No, I'm not proud of what I've done, Sven, but we have to survive, and we barely have enough food for one person, let alone the both of us. Oh, some bread. Another book. Perhaps we can read that later as well. Juniper berries. Those may be good in a soup. Honeycomb. Anything we can use to cook, we'll have to take, Sven. Now, what do you suppose this is? Maybe to retrieve sap? No, I'm not quite sure either. Help me up here, Sven. There we go. What do we have here? Some sort of axe. Small crate. Nothing of any value. Suppose I can take a tankard with me. Another coin purse. Couldn't hurt. That was quite a heavy purse, I have to admit. Sven, they do have a horse here. You suppose we should saddle it up and take it? I suppose that may be best, wouldn't it? Alright, let's go rummage through a few more things, see if we can find a few good saddles. Alright, well, let's just saddle the damn things up with what we have and get going. And yes, saddle up yours as well. Ugh. You ready to go? Okay, good. Well, let's head out. This will definitely make carrying things easier. Especially animal carcasses. It'll make transporting them a lot easier, that's for sure. Now, let's check where we're heading. We need to be around and up this way a bit more. Ah, seems we have a road to go. Oh, gods. Watch yourself, Sven. Oh, gods. It's time to go. Sven! Sven, are you alright? Sven! Oh. What happened to him? Damned creatures. Ugh. Destroy it. Sven, are you alright? Oh. 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 Thank the gods. Don't you oh. I suppose we should be a bit more careful as to where we tread. Oh. Well. Let's continue heading off towards Valtheim Towers. Alrighty, so this is just going to be another after episode talk, guys. What you're going to realize is back there at the camp, first of all, there were not two horses. You're just going to have to imagine Sven's was there. Because, yeah, there's not two horses that spawn there. It's always just one horse. And second of all, you're going to notice that this horse originally says steal. And then when I wrote it, it said ride. Now, what I did was I just went into the console here and did the set ownership command. Because, let's be honest, guys, it's a bandit's horse. Is it really considered stealing if it's from a bandit? I mean, yes, you're stealing from the bandit, but would town or would city guards really recognize that as stealing? I don't think so. So, Mr. Rognar here saddled up his horse. He's got a few traps, an extra quiver, a few of the carcasses, just some supplies. Sven here, as he's kind of my pack mule, he has a lot of bags. From that bandit camp over there, Sven took a few of the sacks, the large sacks, smaller ones, and a basket to carry things in. And yeah, just letting you guys know that that's how I did that, and if you guys have a problem with that, I really don't, because I feel that that's how things should be. But if you do, just, I guess, let me know in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you all in the next one, as you get the devil eye from Sven's horse.